Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and this is gonna be episode 80 of our Seablock playthrough. So initially, I was thinking about working on Bobmonium here, on this block, where we want to place Bobmonium. However, I'm not really sure about that because look at the unevenness of the UPS that we have. I thought maybe we could do some light maintenance of the base today, and one thing that I want to change, I was rendering episode 55 like an hour ago, and I realized that when I changed this process for dealing with mineral sludge, like excess of mineral sludge, I kind of made it significantly worse, because now this thing is running for no particular reason. Like, why are all of these machines working? I don't want this. I just don't want this. So, how I'm gonna address this? First of all, I will create a copy of this build that we have today and call it GERD Processing version 1 with tiles. Snap to grid, I mean, sure, whatever. It's actually, I guess, 1 here, no, 0 here, and maybe 1 here, something like this, right? I feel that's the way this build looks. We could even give it a good icon, something with gods. Oh, I know, it would be a different one. We will give it this icon. Lots and lots of gods. Yes. A blueprint, and you know what? I just want to place it somewhere where I will not be using it. No, I don't want it. Right. What I don't like is that the thing is running all the time. I want to remove this. I feel that was a mistake, and we lived with it for a really long time, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm gonna change this to look even better. Right? I will change it to look like it used to look before. Something like this. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be the new setup, and the way I'm gonna deal with the extra stone is by clarifying it here. I believe I'm getting some messages on the phone, and I'm not sure whether you can hear them. I don't want that noise to be recorded. Okay, let's get back here and place pumps. We'll have a pump. We are basically going back to our initial design. So we'll have pump. We can add, so it really doesn't do anything for us. We can add overflow valve just in case, but it's not really needed, because the way we are gonna handle it, we will add a condition here that will oh, we are short on underground pipes. Right. I forgot about that. What are we gonna do now? Okay, let's say I want... No, this spot is fine. 200. I want much more stone here, but we're out of stone. Oh, look at this, how slow the game is. Look at this. So let's produce stone here, here, and here. Maybe this will help. So I'm honestly not sure whether that is gonna be enough. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have much stone. Another thing that we could do meanwhile, I kind of want this episode to be like, you know, general base maintenance, and I don't want to build like anything important here. Let's figure out how to place lights here, because I think we played without lights for like long enough. How about we do something like this? So I could copy this spot, and I think if I just pull it down, does it actually place lights or not? I think it does. Right? Yeah, nice, we're getting lights. So let's just do it for all of our lines. 2, 3, 4. And I think I miscalculated a bit. It's okay. It is fine. I just want some lights. Doesn't have to be ideal or anything like that. Alright, nice. What happened here? What is the problem? Oh, right. Wow. One belt. No, not like this. How do I remove it? Shift. Right. Just upgrade a single one. Here, we can place it. Nice. We'll proceed with this one. Okay, so we added lots of light bulbs here, and we're adding some here. Oh, look at this unevenness of the speed. Okay. This should be good enough. We have lights here, we have them here, we have them everywhere. Now, that's not everything, right? I also want to make this spot lighter a bit. And I even saved space here, check this out. Like, this space is specifically for adding some lamps. Nice. Add one here. Gonna add one here. It's a bit manual what I'm doing here, but you know, it's better than kind of doing nothing and just waiting for things to happen. Because the issue right now is that the base, like, first of all, I don't enjoy like variable game speed. I guess I could reduce time multiplier, oh sorry, speed multiplier from 4 to 2, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. What is here? Why are they blinking? Right, because we need to build lots of lights. That's okay. Another thing, we probably want to have lights here. And oh, we got the pump placed. Nice. So the way I want this pump to operate, I want, so here we have a condition, more than 9,000. Right? If we have more than 9,000 cross stone, we are sending it here. For this pump, I want it to be, in a way, kind of straightforward. I just want to take a look at the content of this warehouse, and the condition should be like this. If this belt is not able to handle the excess of crushed stone, like totally cannot handle it. Let's say we exceeded 9,000. I mean, it cannot handle it to the extent that there is no place to put crystal dust, meaning that our load is like really uneven, and we are getting lots of crystal catalysts without consuming any other ore, which should be pretty rare, to be honest, because this thing is building lots of ores, right? So if that happens, then I want this pump to work. And for it to happen, like, we could make it really really low number. Oh, sorry, we could set a really high threshold. So first of all, more than let's say maybe something like this, meaning that it built up for really a while, and it just cannot handle things. We could even maybe place 9.8 here, but I'm not sure. Let's leave it as at this. I think it's gonna be fine. I want to copy this spot, I guess, and place it here everywhere. 1, 2, 3. So we fix the spot. Now the only thing that remains is to remove this process, because as we discussed, we just don't need it anymore. It's not needed. And we can move these things. Wait, this looks wrong. It's supposed to go here. And this one is supposed to go here. Like this, right? Let's fix it here as well. Deleting this part gone. All of this is gone. This one we are moving here. This one is moved here, and this one is also moved a little bit to the side. So I fixed this, that one is fixed, and I should also fix this part. Let's remove. We'll move this one, moving this one, and moving this one. And we can even test, like, check whether we did it correctly by like copying the spot and just seeing whether it fits. Let's take a closer look. I feel like it fits there. What about here? Probably here as well. And here. Yeah, I guess they should be similar right now. Right. That's how I want this build to work now. By the way, note that we finally stopped running these blocks. They're stuck, they're like not doing anything, which is exactly what we wanted, right? This is exactly the stuff that I wanted to happen here. Now, I can see a huge lack of lights here. Let's add some lights. I will... yeah, let's add lights below here. We'll have lots of lights. Nice. And we could also maybe add some lights here, but... oh, this one. Look at this. Awesome place. Great. This is great. I can actually copy-paste this spot, I believe, because all of this is supposed to be exactly the same. And we can stamp some lights here. Like, there is no difference between these blocks, or there is supposed to be no difference between these blocks, so I'm safe to like copy-pasting this like pieces of the design from one place to another and whatnot. Should be fine. Okay, we have lights in these two blocks. We have lights in these blocks. For the most part. We need to check how it's working during the night. Let's... should we add some lights here? That's a question. That's a good question. Do we want to do that? Or not? I feel like the answer is yes, we do. Why wouldn't we? Because we don't really have problems with the power nowadays. We fixed the power, we have capacity to increase it to like 600 megawatts, and right now our usage is like under 200, right? So, well, it's like 88. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's do this. How do we add lights here? We'll add some of them here, and maybe just on one side. Is it gonna, like, will it look fine if I add lights on one side? I could also add them here in theory. How do you want the lights to be placed? I know what, I'll probably place them on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe, so they will be here, and maybe here as well. We cannot have too many lights, right? We just not possible. Let me copy all of this whole part, because like this part is supposed to, like, it's, wait. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. We'll delete these purples. We'll delete these purples. Yeah. Maintenance episode. Just tweaking and fixing a little bit, a tiny bit, some of the designs that we have, and this ones, right? Honestly, that is okay. I kinda like doing these things once in a while. I really enjoy it. We'll place it here, we'll place it here. For it to be a little bit more compact. I mean, I don't really understand why I have that part there. Maybe we're missing one clarifier. Yes, we're totally missing one clarifier. Look at that. Look at that. We missed a clarifier. Okay, now it's good. It's looking good. This part is done. And here, I feel like this is a great place for the lamp. So we have lamps here. Let's see. This part is a symmetrical design, so we need to remove a lot of power poles from this side. Right. Removing here, removing them here. I could have sped it up by adding like a filter limited just to these power poles and dragging a line vertically. But I don't know, sometimes I just feel like, you could say I enjoy doing like this kind of things in Factorio. They don't require too much thinking and you can, kind of relax in a way. And this one is supposed to be here, right? Because these builds are supposed to be symmetrical. And by this I mean the ones on the right city block on the, like, here and here. This are symmetrical. They are not a copy of each other. I mean, they are, but they are like flipped copy of each other. This. Okay. And we fixed this part as well. And look at that. We do not have a shortage of underground pipes anymore. We only don't have enough lamps, and we don't have enough of the other things. Right. Here we are back to removing this side. This is great. This is looking great. We have a very chill maintenance episode number 80. It's kind of a round number, but I don't have anything special. Well, in a way, it is a very special episode. Fixing the things, we're adding lights, right? We wanted to do that for a really, really long time, or at least I did, because whenever you look at the base and it's kind of dark, And you always wonder, like, is there a reason? Is there a reason that it's still dark? Like, why wasn't it... Wait, what is going on here? All right, I know, I deleted them. I was wondering, where is the power pole? Where are the power poles? But I deleted them already, so I can place it here, here, and here. Nice. Awesome. Another thing that I was kind of thinking about. I don't really like this filtering. I would maybe want to keep the provide chunks going forward. I think that kind of makes more sense. So let's say we want chunks to go to the right. And I missed some part. Oh no. Okay. Let me just put here. Oh, look at this. It worked. It worked without breaking anything. Except that part, but we kind of fixed it. Okay, that's good. So that part is supposed to be working. I also want to do the same thing here. I want to fix this part and this filtering as well. I'll just adjust it a little bit once I get this inserter. Nice, so we have lights here. So we are building them, right? Are we actually producing the lights? Let's check. Do we have a lamp somewhere? I'm not sure. We need 181 of them, and they're still not produced. That means that we probably should add a lamp production facility there. 181. I'm actually not fully... Oh no, look at this. We do have lamps. It's just that we have a limit on how many we have in stock at any time. Okay, that's okay. We sped up our lamp production. Like, lamps are super cheap and we need them in large quantities when we need them. So it's actually good to have a buffer. Where is the robot that is bringing the splitter? I don't see it. Where is the robot? Okay, whatever. It's fine. It is okay. This part. Produce the things that we care about. This one. Yeah, it's kind of producing them. And we are storing all of this stuff here. Like, even though we are storing all of this here, it's not like really required. Like, the build will work if this hits the limit. It might be just a tiny bit slow because we don't have enough. Wait, do we have enough clarifiers? Actually, no, wait. We do have enough clarifiers. Just producing this a little bit slowly. And another problem, we do have a problem here, by the way. The problem here is that we have only 5 of these header plants, but we actually want 10. So if this build is somehow working non-stop, like full throttle, we'll be losing half of sulfur. It will be clarified as sulfuric wastewater here, which is a bit unfortunate, quite a bit unfortunate, but at least we know that the amount of stereotite, or whatever the name of these things is, stereotite, yes, chunks, will be good. We will always have all stereotite chunks that we can get. Right, here, I want to change this part. I want to say that right-hand side, no wait, left-hand side is actually Critinium chunks. And I want to change it in place, like this. Awesome. And now I want to upgrade this one. I want to say that this side, right-hand side, is stereotyped. Let's do this. So right-hand side is stereotyped. I'm copying it. We are comparing. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. And we are placing this down. And it's working great. And we need to delete that one. Okay, we upgraded these builds. They are working nicely. This part can be finished actually now. So we can finish it. I want to add a condition here. I don't want to have more than, what was the number that we are working with? Like 50, right? 50,000. I don't want to have more than 50,000 of whatever we have here. What's the name? Sodium nitrate. I don't want to have more than 50,000 of some nitrate. Sodium nitrate. Yes. Like this. Look at this. It's working. It is working. What else can we do in terms of base maintenance? I don't want to build like a new chunk anywhere because, I mean, because I don't want to. We can clear an area from the biters a little bit. We can proceed in this direction. I don't know, let's say like this. Okay, 1, 2. That's good. What else can we do? We can start landfilling these areas actually with what is this actually? Silicon and silver. And speaking of that, speaking of silicon and silver, let's try to figure out which part we need more. Like, what do we need more? Silicon requires carbide and barbonium. We don't have barbonium yet. And aluminum, Givelite and Cratinium. We don't have Givelite. Zinc, silver requires stereotype and barbonium. We don't have barbonium. Okay, we need to build barbonium because before we can like really do stuff with the chunks. However, before we do that, I was thinking, we can quite easily build electronic circuits, right? Because if you look at what is needed for electronic circuits, we need solder, we have solder, we need carbon. I'm thinking of building it on site. So we have everything here. And the wood can be delivered here. From here, we could have a wood. So I would actually say that now is a pretty good time to start landfilling this part of our base. Right, and maybe we want to delete these things. Okay. I feel like this is a good choice to landfill all of this, and we can even do that if we add like a couple of rubber ports. We can add a couple of rubber ports just so that the robots, you know, have something to do. We want them to be doing stuff. Right, this is good. This one will landfill it at some point. We don't care about this ones just yet. What is this? Oh, this is our Javelite build, but we cannot start it up because we don't have Javelite over there. That's okay. That is okay. You know what? I feel it is time. I feel it might be time to build barbonium, but I don't want to do it in this episode. Let's maybe place lights here, like, you know, our maintenance lights. Do we have space for them? Do we have space for the lights? Let's see. So we could have lights here, here, and here. Okay, we have lights there. We can have lights, I guess, no, I don't want them. Do I? Could have lights here, we could have lights here. Maybe even there. So we have some lights placed. Okay, this is looking a bit strange. I kinda want to have some lights here. Let's place some here. Nice. And now let's duplicate the spot. We have lights here, here, and one more at the end. We have lights here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, how many lights are in this half? 14. And how many are here? 14. Nice. And let's also add some lights to this part. I mean, maybe like this should be good, right? We are adding lights here. We'll add them here as well. And here. I'm doing it to the very edge, right? Nice. Now, what else? Oh, look at this. They're working. The thing is working. It's awesome. I feel like we should also do something similar here. I'm not sure the extent of the lighting that we want here. Just a little bit will do. Just a little bit will be fine. I don't want, like... I don't feel like we need a lot of them, you know? This part. How was I placing lights here? I was doing it right before the output thing on the input side. Right before the output on the input side. In the input side, I mean like right side here. Right, here we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a copy. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same. 1, 2, 3, 4. For lights, nice. And need to figure out how to, well, remember how I placed it here. Actually, I can place one here as well. To make it kind of more symmetrical, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it. So we're starting from this side, and this is done already. We are starting from this side, and we are just going there. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we used to have 14, right? But now we should actually have 15. 15. 15. Nice. For the smelters. What's the plan for the smelters? I feel like this is the way to do it for the smelters. And for this one's... Okay, for this one's the same. Oh, I cannot do it. What? Oh, look at this. I believe we are missing some inserters. Are we actually missing inserters? Or do we have extra inserters here? I have 2 inserters here, but only 1 and 2 here. Wait. Where did I see? Oh, here. No. We have lots of inserters here. We have lots of inserters here. Maybe manganese. I lost the part where I had strange placement of inserters. I cannot find it anymore. Oh, it was here. It was before the processing. Okay, nice. It was after the processing step and right before the furnace. Let's set them. Nice. We have them there. We can add the same thing here. For these furnaces, okay, let's just do it like this. Should be very straightforward. Right, this has the lights. This one would follow the same pattern. Here, hidden lights. Here, of course, and here. I mean, I'm not sure whether what I'm doing is enough or not. I think it's better than nothing, at the very least. We should see our base a little bit like in a better light. It will be a little bit more beautiful, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one, 5. What? We have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. I want to move this a little bit. No. Wait. What is the problem here? Why does it look like this? Oh, I see, because we don't have output there. And this part, I guess this light will have to be enough. I'm not sure why I added the slides, by the way, since we have these ones as well. It's fine, let's do it. Let's set them everywhere. Okay, we have lights, Here, it's okay. Here, we can add some lights. It's great, this part. I guess we'll do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 5. I mean, I don't really know where to place them, but this placement seems to be like good enough. It looks good enough to me, to be honest. Better than nothing anyway, in any case. So the question, is this enough, what we just did? Or do we need even more? I think we had oxygen somewhere as well, so let's... we actually are using quite a bit different power pole placement for our oxygen builds, and they're even of different size. I'm not sure why that's the case. I am honestly not sure. But it's fine either way. It's whatever. I don't care about, you know, oxygen build being precisely the same. Look at this. Our base is looking much better now. Like significantly better. I can actually see what's going on during the night. Let me slow down the speed a little bit, because I want to be able to check that it's indeed lighter than it used to be. Yeah, look at this. We are missing some lights here. We'll figure it out, like we'll think about it in a moment. This part has lights here, it doesn't have them here. We can actually add some lights here. We could have this line and this line with the lamps. This will already be great. This will be awesome, actually. Let's copy it. Copy it. Copy it. And I think it's already daytime. It feels like a daytime to me. And we needed to... Well, we didn't need to, but we also didn't have enough light here. So how about I just add a couple of lamps here and a couple of lamps here and call it a day. How does it sound? Right. This should be enough, I hope. It's working, all of this stuff is being kind of processed. We are consuming all of the slack here, and we are always consuming it because we have this clarifier. I'm not fully sure whether I will keep this clarifier because we are not actually using this part for power, so we don't have to keep them running all the time. We can, you know, change this part to actually take the power from the station and sorry, from the main grid, in order to make sure that it starts up in case it runs out of power or something. Even though this should never be the case, right? No, it can run out of power because it can actually, I was gonna say it can give away like all of the solid fuel, but it's not possible, right? Because yes, it is possible because these are provider chests, but if you place a provider chest somewhere here, it wouldn't really be a problem anymore. Do we want to adjust that? Do we want to save on UPS a bit? I think we do. You know what? I feel we do need to do that. And I'll do it, well, I will do it here, kind of in a out of the way place. Right here. We will be using fast inserter. I will actually copy this. Oh no, I won't copy, I will place a much smaller buffer here. That will be fine. This buffer will stay the same. I need to move over there. I want to move over there. Where is the build? Oh, this one, right? And let's say we are given only 5. I mean, this already might be too much, but it's fine. It's fine. These chests will keep their size. We will no longer provide solid fuel from them. I don't want that. I feel it's not needed at this point. And what else should we do? If we go back to this block, we are using one of our crusher. So the thing is, with our crusher, and like with this whole build actually, we don't have to keep providing mineral sludge, mineral catalysts here, because we have geared builds now, and this, like their specialty is like catalysts, right? That's what they're here for. And in the future, once I have much better production of the ores, I can repurpose this build to have like half of the crystallizers producing mineral catalyst and half producing hybrids. Sorry, not hybrid, crystal catalyst, maybe? What's the name? Crystal catalyst. And we can build like hybrid catalysts from this also on site. So I don't actually need mineral catalysts here, which is good because I don't actually need this part at all. I can just copy essentially this thing. I can copy it. I will turn it. So I don't want. Actually, I don't even need to turn it. We can keep this build. No, I want to turn it. I want this one to have priority over everything, over this one, because this single one requires quite a lot of stuff. So let's just do it. Let's delete this, and we're copying this, and we are wait, I copied it from. I copied it definitely wrong. Like this. That's the idea. Deleting, copying, turning, deleting, in and set in the correct input. Okay, this is correct. Correct. It even seems to be working fine, to be honest. It's okay. It is okay. This could even be like a direct insertion, to be honest. Doesn't have to go on the belt. Now that I think about it. But it might break once we add a line here, so whatever. It's fine. It's fine as it is. I shouldn't overthink these things too much. And here we'll do the same thing. We are deleting this one and copying this one. And we preserved all the recipes. Awesome. Oh wait. Wait. I broke this part. Right? Now it should be fine. It should be working just fine. Okay, let's see. This should cause the Slack to back up here and here. The Slack will back up. This thing will turn off, and we'll get a lot of entities kind of just chilling there. They will no longer be producing, you know, all of the stuff. Do I need this charcoal? I mean, I'm still relying on this production, right? Instead of bringing charcoal from these builds. I should remove this one at some point. Oh, what is it? This one. I should remove it at some point, but let's skip it for now. Like, we know that the first line is a little bit special, but we shouldn't have anything like this in the future ones, in the like following ones. And we don't seem to have that. Nice. So everything is looking great. This thing has lights, almost. Wait, we cannot place them, right? Because we don't have a good Roboport coverage. Right, we don't have Roboport coverage. How do we want to fix that problem? I feel like this is a good place for Roboport. And we could maybe even connect them like this. Okay, let's say this is our Roboport. Here, we want to have a similar Roboport. We'll figure that out later. Here, we want to have a similar one. The question is where. I guess here, except the power pole with this. Interesting. I'll probably place power pole on the left. And this should place the lights there. Just I hope so, because this Roboport should be connected to the main line here. That was the idea. Right, we have a connection here and we have a connection there. Nice. I can actually remove these Roboports. Right? They are not really needed. And these ones as well. I don't feel like they are needed, to be honest. And here we are doing it like this. Nice, and this should... we do have our lights placed here. We'll keep this line for now to help with building Harmonium. Do we want to improve any other build? We are missing lights here. We got lights here, we have them here. Nice. Oh, the lights are even working. Look at that. Our base is much nicer to look at nowadays. Like, a lot nicer. I don't like this blinking. Like, why is stuff blinking here occasionally? Like exceeding the capacity of the transformer, but I thought it's given the power like immediately. Right, these things are supposed to be mostly like this. Are also blinking. I don't know what to think about it. I think it might be something with the power overload mod, just like the way it's implemented. But check this out. All of these things stalled. All of the GOT processing plans, except this one. Even this one is somewhat stalled. We are not right because many of the lines are not working, so we don't need that much seedling or whatever the name is, like mineral sludge and crystal slurry. We just don't need lots of these things anymore. This part, we'll need some lights, we'll add them later. It's okay. Like this part is not even working yet. Power. Do we need to add some lights to the power? I guess we should, but how do we do it like in a nice way? I guess we can have some lights here. And we could have some lights. Oh. Right, this works. Except here. Oh, it doesn't work because we didn't upgrade some of the things here. How interesting and unexpected. I didn't actually know that we are missing some of the things. I can copy it, right? I feel like I can just copy this whole block, like all of it, and place it down here. Maybe. It should work, right? And the question is, do we have Rapoport coverage? We seem to have Rapoport coverage, which is great. Nice! That is it. Here is our base. I can maybe remove station names from there. It's growing, it's slowly growing. We are working on metal production, or to be more specific, ore production, but the actual goal is to build these tier 2 metals. That's the goal. We also have landfill this area. Everything is looking really, really awesome. Let's save the game. This was episode 80. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers!